Medicine is so compartmentalized these days. Even though doctors are trained to treat a wide range of ailments, the truth is, when they hit the field, their hands are tied because they might step on another physician's toes. Not so at Humbodlt General Hospital. Here, doctors can practice the way they were trained to practice. It's exhilarating to have so much freedom, but then again, doctors here know the fun is in the challenge.
Here are pretty much solo practitioners and are the commanders of our own ships.
I left a very active family practice in Southern California in 1971 and chose Winnemucca because I liked the lifestyle and the out of doors. And one of the benefits I saw as a family practice doctor is that you could exercise all the training you've been given.
I wanted to do a wide spectrum of family practice. I trained at a residency that trained you to do a rural practice, and this was one of the few places you could find that you could do that.
The best part about a practice in Winnemucca is that meets all my needs as far as a challenging medicine. I've seen things I never thought I would ever see, and I've seen and experienced emotions from my patients, from myself, that I don't think any other profession would allow. It's a well-rounded practice that offers everything that you could want as a family practitioner.
Having a well-rounded practice is definitely one of the best parts of being a physician in Winnemucca, but it's certainly not the only good part. Our doctors say their great relationship with their patients is its own reward.
I think this is a small town and people know these people, and they're going to see them in the store and they're going to see them out and around town, so it's not like they're just taking care of a patient they're never going to see again. They're taking care of their neighbors.
I found that, of course, being a family practice doctor, you have a lot more interplay with the family because you're taking care of mom and dad and the kids and grandma and grandpa, aunts and uncles. And so you really become part of that family. And that, I think, is really a neat thing about being a family practice doctor. You're accepted as part of the community, and they respect you because you're there to help out.
Let's face it, Winnemucca is very rural when compared to other communities. That's why our physicians and staff members have learned to rely on one another, just like a family. In good times and in bad, they stick together. The goal is to help everyone succeed.
They have been wonderful. I mean, when I speak with them, they're just open to discussion, they're open to suggestions. I told them I feel the same way too, that we're all a big team. There's really no head honcho, and that, you know, we're working, the ultimate boss is going to be the patient, and we are all looking at it the same way. And I like that.
Well, all of us work well together, really because we're forced to. There's a lot of cross-covering, call covering, helping each other out, assisting in surgery with each other, that we basically become our own little group, despite not being financially or any otherwise tied together.
I think we get along well together, and I think we have the same end in mind of doing good patient care, and we just like working together.
We know it sounds too good to be true, but you can practice in this nice community, enjoy yourself, and make money all at the same time. The way we understand it, if you're willing to work hard, you will be well compensated. Plus, Humbodlt General Hospital offers a very competitive package to get you here in the first place.
The best part about a practice in Winnemucca is it offers everything that you could want as a family practitioner. It also provides a good living. You know, it's very lucrative here. It pays 90 to 95% of what most family practitioners make. And it's not that you have to work hard or bill hard or whatever. It's just, that's just the job that you have to do here. It just pays well. And you work hard, and it's very rewarding.
It is good living. So, and probably for family practice, we're in the high end of family practice. There again, that's because we work, and if you work and get compensated for your work, then you do well. So tax advantages is that you don't have state income tax to pay for, and I don't think the taxing here is real high in the state. So you know, probably the biggest thing that we do on our income is that we work a lot and take care of a wide spectrum of things, and we do procedures. So those things seem to be things that are compensated for highly. So you do those things, you get paid.
Well, it's much more than you'd get in a bigger facility. They know that it's difficult to recruit physicians, so they make everything very, very attractive. The financial incentive is, compared to other places, is tremendous. I have no complaints.
So what we're trying to say is that while most people understand the dictionary definition of community, they'll actually get to see it in action in Winnemucca. We heard one of the cameramen on this project whisper to another, "Winnemucca is just like Beaver Cleaver." Well, not quite, but we have to admit it's close on a lot of levels. Sure, Winnemucca has its problems, but the community is very friendly, very progressive, and very determined to succeed. It makes being a doctor here really enjoyable.
I went through a recruiting agency, and when he was describing practice opportunities to me, he was very reluctant to talk about Winnemucca because he thought it was something I wouldn't like. And as soon as he started telling me about the facility and the people here, I thought, oh, that's something I think I'd like to go see. And after coming out here, coming from Reno and driving out here, you wouldn't believe how many times I wanted to turn around. I didn't want to come. And I finally came out, I did the interview, and I thought, God, that's the place I want to go to.
That's a feeling you won't find just anywhere. Humboldt General Hospital is all about community, all about family, all about the patient. We know it might take some getting used to actually enjoy being a doctor again, but we think you're up to the task.
As I look back and see what happened over the years, these experiences that you gain by being in a rural community, in a rural hospital, where the general population is with you and not against you, it just makes you feel like you're contributing in a very special way.